Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to focus on the numerical method where we have the part 1, which is the solutions of non-linear equation. And at the same time, I'm going to discuss how to find the roots by using the graphical method, number 1. So number 2, searching for the sign change. And then followed by number 3, where we have Newton-Raphson method. So the purpose is to find the roots or the intersection between the two curves or the graph. So kindly refers to the questions. So questions state that by drawing suitable graph, estimate the roots of the following equations. So name from the question, we know that question asks us to sketch the graph. But do remember, I emphasize again, I'm going to find the roots or estimate the roots or approximate the roots. Okay, by using three methods. Number 1 is graphical method. So just like the question mentioned, drawing suitable graph. And I will add on the second one would be the searching for the sign change. And the third one is the Newton-Raphson. Straightforward, we find the roots. So kindly refers to the question. A. Given the function x to the power of 3 plus 2x is equals to 5. So if we are focusing on using a graph sketching, so my suggestion would be I'm going to split the graph into two parts so that my life will be easier in order to estimate the roots. So now given the situation, so I'm going to modify the situation where we have x to the power of 3 is equals to 5 minus 2x. Then we can split the situation just like this. Y is equals to x to the power of 3. Another equation where we have y is equals to negative 2x plus 5. So as we all know, for the graph y is equals to x to the power of 3, so here we will have the basic graph. Next is to focus on y is equals to negative 2x plus 5. So as we all know, in order to sketch the straight line graph, what we have to do is to having a 2 point. So my suggestion is x equals to 0, so y is equals to 5, followed by x equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. Then I'm going to plot the situation. So here we will have the straight line, named as y equals to negative 2x plus 5. And we notice that there is an intersection between the curve. And we can see that the roots is lie in between 0 until 5 over 2. So that is the estimation of the roots, or we can say approximate of the roots. So that is the first method, graphical method. Next, I'm going to proceed with searching for the sign change, or we can say the algebraic method. So for the second suggestion or the second method, which is searching for sign change. So first step is to have the equation where we must have x to the power of 3 plus 2x minus 5 equals to 0. Then only we can have fx, where we have y equals to x to the power of 3 plus 2x minus 5. So here we have the equation. Next is to substitute any value, try and error, okay, in order to find the sign change. So for example, I substitute x equals to 0. So with the help from the calculator, and I have negative 5 for the value y. Next, I substitute 1. Then we still have a negative value, followed by the third one, where we have value 7, where we have a positive value. So notice that here we have opposite sign. Here we have the opposite sign. So shows that the opposite sign shows that there is a root between x equals to 1 and x equals to 2, because there is opposite sign. So this one is the method, what we call searching for sign change, the second method. So the second method, the way of approximate is better than the graphical method. So now I'm going to proceed with the third method, which is the Newton-Raphson method. So the third part will be the Newton-Raphson method. So the purpose is to approximate or estimate the root of the equation. So repeat the same thing. So like just now, we already determined the function of fx. So now what we have to do is to, the first step, determine the function. The second one is to find the first derivative. So where we have to differentiate the fx and we will obtain 3x squared plus 2. Then is to look for the x naught. Okay, is to look for the x naught. So how to determine the x naught? So if we refer to the situation, okay, for the searching sign change, we have the roots is in between 1 and 2. So kindly locate the midpoint. So meaning that 1 plus 2 over 2. So we will have 1.5. So this is what we call the x naught. Just an estimation. Next, kindly refers to the formula. So this is the formula for Newton-Raphson. So what we have to do now is to substitute the value. As we can see, the formula given is x sub n plus 1. So given the initial value is x naught, so meaning that when we substitute and we will have 0 plus 1. That's why we have x1. Here we will have x0, so meaning that 1.5. Minus, we have a function fx, so meaning that we have to substitute this part for the value 1.5. So as we can see, 1.5 to the power 3 plus 2 multiplied with 1.5 minus 5 over, we have f prime. So here we have the f prime, which is 3x squared plus 2. So kindly substitute the value 3x squared plus with the 2. So with the help of the calculator, kindly key in the calculator and then press the button calculate and then insert the value 1.5 and we will have x1 is equals to 1.342857. So repeat the same situation, meaning that calculate, press the button answer and then press equal and we will have x2 equals to 1.328384. So do repeat the situation again until we have a repeated situation. Okay, we can see that 328268 repeat for 2 times. So meaning that we have to stop at the moment. So finally, write down the answer where we have the x is the root, which is equals to 1.3283 if the question asks us to find the roots for 4 decimal places. So this one is 4 decimal places. If the question asks about 4 significant figure, so my answer will be 1.328. So where we have 4 significant figure. So here we are, and thanks for watching.